the expert decided to drop. Anyway, guys, we're just going to carry on as we were before, so sorry about the delay. We're going to carry on from here. Okay, mic check, 1, 2. Okay, that works too. Wait, hold on a minute. Alpha. Oh. For a moment, it looked like Alpha was in here. Yeah, for a minute it looked like. So the only one we're missing is Lena, from the looks of it. She was on earlier. Hope she's okay. You're actually on the... Hey, legit dice! Hooray! Congrats! Oh! She's got the D&D starter set! Ladies and gentlemen, the time has hit 0. The song is now done. You know what that means? It's time for some fun. So, give me a second. Alright. Alright, there we go.
Brownie's back.
Yay!
Yep.
Of course,
There
just
he
when
is.
I'm about to say something.
Yep, Brownie is back and we're going to the live stream. So,
Yay!
what is up, guys? It's Brownie, the Joy Charge Gamers, charging you with joy with tonight's episode of Perception Check. You must have rolled pretty high to find our quiet little stream. So, how is everyone doing with episode 26?
4 more episodes
Top.
and we hit the top 30.
Oh, goody.
Well, I'm tired.
Alright, but we'll get introductions out the way. I am Brownie, your dungeon master for tonight. And tonight, we have the same ragtag crew as you know and love them. We have Raven!
I think his tea is overboiling.
Fair enough, then. He'll be back shortly. We've got Chopper.
Yo!
We've got Aeon.
Hiya.
We got Dell. Really?
Freaking it.
We're starting now.
Early!
Ladies and gentlemen, we prepared for this.
Yeah, could you give us like 5 more minutes?
Thought we had time to get a drink or something.
I said 5 minutes. You could just go off. All right, you guys, you don't have to worry about webcams.
I'm disappointed with you, Brownie.
Put your webcam off.
Fine.
We'll put webcams on another time. But anyway,
All right.
we've also got Sexton.
Hi.
We've got Heidi.
Oh, what the
Oh
fuck?
god.
Apparently we've
Fuck.
summoned the...
I think we've summoned the devil himself.
Everyone roll for initiative.
No, we're all gonna insta die.
Oh, you'll be surprised.
I did that on the car ride on to work this morning.
Funny enough, I actually did roll for initiative. Wait, no, it's +3.
Not now.
No.
And we've also... Hold on. Going
It would have
through...
been a 20.
Alright, go through my list. Hold on. Let's see. Raven. Chopper. Aeon. Raven. Chopper. Dell. Heidi.
Boing.
Sexton. And Lena.
Hello.
Okay. I think we got everyone.
Dang.
And I'd like to point out that we happen to have our artist of the stream who's there. Jay is watching us. Hello, Jay!
Welcome.
Salutations.
I like to point out that Jay was literally going to live stream at the same time as we were doing this, so he's also working on his version of Topaz.
Oh, by the way,
nice.
Jay, thank you so much. I've seen a preview of it. I love it so far. Keep up the good work.
You're an amazing artist.
Yeah, seriously,
Yes, you are.
Jay.
Awesome.
We
Truly talented.
All right. So, with that said, is everyone ready?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
before we start, I think we got to put something on.
The music.
Tea.
So,
Yeah, also, yeah.
Recap. All right, is everyone clear? Is everyone hearing the music, by the way?
I was hearing the
Yep.
music earlier. I don't think you turned it off last time.
Okay, fair enough. I just had to double check.
Because when I was setting up my webcam in Roll20, I kept hearing it.
And the audio is on the stream with some music in the background because why not? Fair enough. Jay's got his listening while he's doing this, so we could be live on Jay's stream right now. Hello, Jay.
Yay!
All right. Also, last point out, my friend Nigel is watching, so I got to really be careful because Nigel's the one who's been giving me Dungeon Master tips.
Hello, Nigel.
doomed.
Hello, Chris's teacher.
Hi.
Dell, you know who it is. It's Ninja Nigel.
Peter.
Okay. Anyway, last time on Perception Check, the team of heroes gathered in the city of Helix were discussing their plans of arrangements in order to leave to make it to the next destination. However, after a little bit of time wasting and a little bit of chaos in between, Lord Lorna, the mayor of the city, decided that enough was enough and decided that the team of heroes needed to make their decision now. With that said, most of the team decided to head out the southern gate with Sparks the giant scorpion and heading off towards the place of Ursula's birth, the city of Noir. Meanwhile, Zelion decided to go to the northern exit and decided to leave to make his way towards the city of Costico, with both teams having their own arrangements of plans and with the city not really glad to have them around. It's time that we pick things up. So, with a split party on the team, we know what we gotta do. We gotta focus on both sides. So, our first point of call, ladies and gentlemen, is to the bottom end. The only person who can use the animal friendship went to the north gate. Oops.
Crap.
Fuck.
Well, to be honest, that was the one I was gonna keep quiet. By the way,
Fuck.
That was one of the things, but we'll get to that anyway. Anyway, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna move to the southern exit. So, everyone but Zelion, you all have made your way out of the gate. You're all looking kind of a mixture of tired, frustrated, or maybe even not so bothered as you make your way out of the city. The city of Helix is still kind of going off in a bit of a craze behind you as you're making your way. And as you move away, as you're about sort of 100 feet away, as you look behind you, you then see just briefly the two guards coming out, and they stand there once again as they watch you with intent eyes as you make your way down the path. As you guys make your way, can I just ask, are you guys all in the cart, by the way?
I don't think we even got to that point yet.
Alright, okay, yeah, sorry.
Oh, we just got it back.
Yeah, you just got it back. Sorry, I looked at my notes wrong. So,
After I had to.
Minus the horses.
God.
no,
we got
no,
the
no, no.
horses too.
You have got the horses. You have got the horses.
I had to
he
bribe that
already
guard
returns,
for
okay.
both.
Yeah, he had to basically, you got the cart back because that was what you specified. You just had to bribe to get the horses back. Now, anyway, so who's manning the cart? Just remember, you guys also have Sparks in tow, and he's still in a cage with nobody helping him.
Is he on the ground?
Currently, he's in a cage.
Is the cage on the ground?
It's on a set of 2 wheels. That's it. But there's nothing else there, so it's up to you guys.
What do you guys think? Should we hitch it to the back of the cart, or should we put it in it?
Yeah. If you weren't so freaking stupid, we would have been in this freaking situation now, would we, Magnus?
Honestly, I agree with you on that one.
Well, that's a freaking first. Jesus.
Actually, it really is a first. It actually is a first. Other than going to the pub, we never agree on anything.
Well, I suppose unless we can someone can keep up with the horses while pushing a cage, we should probably hitch it.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to stay with this freaking idiot of a fork.
So just to clarify, for the sake of deciding how things are going to go, by the way, to let you know, the front of your cart has 2 spots for seats. If you put the cage, if you put the cage into the cart, you're going to have no room for people in the back. And if you attach it, then you're going to need less people in order to have the horses move at a normal pace.
So either way, someone's walking.
So either way, yeah, somebody's walking, but 2 people can ride on the front of the cart, but everyone else basically has to decide whether they want to be in the cart, in which case someone has to help attach Sparks to the cart, and some walk, or you're all walking and Sparks' cage is in the cart.
I'll walk if you want.
I'll walk
Honestly,
with her.
I take up the most space, so I'm probably gonna have to walk.
I just silently glare at Magnus.
You wouldn't be the first.
You know, Costco actually sounds really nice at the moment.
You're free to do whatever you want.
Don't need your permission.
Exactly.
At this point, as you guys are having this moment, you then actually hear a voice.
Well, I guess it's one of the guards yelling at us to get the hell out.
No. In fact, everybody except Zelion, make a perception check for me, please.
Yes, I get to roll my new dice for the first time.
Well, actually, I would like you to. Well, you know what?
You want me to use? You know
I'll say.
what? I'll use roll 20.
Yeah,
Never mind.
everyone use roll 20 because that way I've got it here. And not to sound rude, I don't know what you guys will do with the rolls. I'm not saying you'll be unfair, but it's best if I see the numbers, you know?
Also, it's pretty noisy.
Yeah, it can be noisy. Okay, so Magnus, so let's see. Okay, can everyone tell me their numbers from top of the chat to the bottom, all in a row?
18.
That's not the highest.
No. I mean, tell me your.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So,
My
Magnus
God.
with
Yep.
18, and then read them in order. So, next on the list.
Bugbear, 12.
Next.
Slackton, 15!
Thank you.
Billy, 16.
Topaz, 21.
Ursula, 5.
Oh dear.
The reason why mine is a 21 is because I have a +3 plus.
Don't worry. You don't have to go into those details. I have full faith in you. All right.
Okay.
So.
I'm proficient in perception, so that's why.
May I interrupt? I have an inspiration die. Can I use it?
If you wish to use it, go for it.
I will use it.
Okay, so the 5 is cancelled, and you have to get what you got stuck with this one.
Okay.
Okay. And click and drag to roll a dice. Doodle. 11.
12, technically.
Yep, that means.
All right. So those of you who got 15 or below, or those who got between 15 to 10, you all hear a noise, and the voice sounds. Those of you who got higher than the 15, you all see straight ahead of you a figure. The figure is watching in your direction, and he is slowly clapping his hands. Not a slow clap, but almost like a proper... You all look ahead, and then he pulls back his cloak, and you see a familiar face. It is the sight of Diction.
Yeah, I was about to say the bastard that me and Copper want dead.
Oh, I'm going after his ass, right?
Well, hold on. At this point, Flasher, not quite Secton. So, Diction approaches you slowly, and he keeps his distance for a little bit. He looks at you for a moment and goes, I have to admit, that was rather fun to watch.
Your laugh is annoying. Stop it.
Is it really that... Fine, I guess I'll do this as a request, because after all, you helped me.
Haven't you got something to do?
Wait.
Like jump off a cliff?
Aeon, what'd you say, dude?
Truly says to Diction, haven't you got something better to go and do, like jump off a cliff?
Oh, that would sound rather lovely, but, I actually just generally came to congratulate you.
Can I just stab this guy in the chest already?
Well, but because of the distance where you guys are, it would take you 2 rounds to get there.
Can I just fire it? I did notch a bow. I typed I'm notching an arrow.
I'd say if you want to, I'll allow one of you to make an attack roll, but only one of
for
you.
it.
Okay. Chopper, make an attack roll then, please. I'll have to get my notes on Diction again.
It's a d20 plus 7, by the way.
23 hits for all damage.
God, I love that plus 7. Wait, no, that's a plus 4.
Okay. While he's doing that.
So really, it's a 20. My bad. So it's a DA plus 1.
Okay, yeah. Topaz, what are you doing, by the way?
Right now I'm letting Magnus have his turn at the attack.
Okay, so you're gonna save something for afterwards. Alright, so what are you doing? 4 points of damage. So you fire the shot, and just as Diction looks down, he sort of swerves out the way, just as the arrow impedes into his chest. He's just like, imagine if you end up attacking an illusion. Well, that's funny you should say that. Because, whoosh, it goes through.
My eye's gonna start twitching.
At this point, all of you then hear, above you, another figure, the same voice, and he yells down at you from about 100 feet in the air. How was that shot great for you?
Stop it!
At this point, Diction yells up and goes, but I'm serious, though. I generally want to congratulate you. Because you've helped me big time!
Magnus, you idiot.
What did I do?
This is your fault! We played right into his hands, don't you get it?
Pretty much.
No, what do I get?
Well, he yells down, should I tell him?
You shut the hell up, you bastard! Or you're next!
Fine. Well, let me at least give you a hint, Magnus, because of the fun you have given me.
I have the gem down, and he's trying to go try and steal it from me, isn't it?
He looks down at you, and he actually goes, well, not to be rude, but, wasn't Helix important for something else besides that pretty little jewelry that you picked up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it wasn't my fault.
Oh no, it definitely was, buddy! I watched the whole thing! Raven, you said right? Do you actually know what it is?
Well, I don't care what it is, but I know that I don't like being unwelcome in a frickin' city we might actually have to go back to.
Well, then in that case... oh, notching an arrow. I'll allow Trilly. In fact, hold on. He's going to make a perception check, Trilly, just to see if he notices your arrows. That is a 4. He does not notice. So at this point, he yells down and goes, well, last I checked, wasn't Helix one of the big cities used for that Unity thing?
Oh crap.
Looks like the tabaxi clicked. Now you've just, because the fact that you were all recruited by Titanus, you've all made Titanus look incapable, which means Helix doesn't trust Titanus.
That laugh is really starting to piss me off.
To be fair, when you're dead, they will trust us again, don't worry.
I agree with Mugbeard on this one.
Well, that's good. The problem is you'll have to catch me. At this point, he actually looks over. Aeon, I'll allow you your attack because he hasn't noticed you. I see him.
Well, let's start working on your death then.
16 just hits. Roll damage.
Well, while Truly's rolling damage, I have a question for you. Did you happen to see the message that I sent you?
Was it on Discord or here?
It was on here because I pinged you.
Yeah. Was it the I want the was it the I want the bastard? Was it that one?
No. Wait a minute. It was on Discord, but it was.
Oh, okay.
It was on Discord, but it was
all
in
right, I got it.
This little server right here.
All right, let me have a look. Chopper gave me the link to JCG server. Okay, that's fair enough. I'll allow that. That's fine. All right. So as you're preparing your shot, he looks over and Oh! He takes 8 points of damage. He looks at you and goes, "You're pretty skilled with that bow, I'll give you that. Tell me, it's a lot more fun when you're active."
Stick around, I'll give you another display.
I would, but if you don't mind, I've got other things to do. Now, if you don't mind, I'll let you all destroy the next one that you're all going to. Curiously, where are you all heading to? And he
Like
looks.
we'd ever tell you.
That's none of your damn business. And by the way, how are those knife wounds healing?
He just looks at you and smirks. We'll find out. I'll tell you that one next time. Though if you're heading in this direction, are you guys heading towards the coast, or are you trying to make a shortcut back?
I just
say
kind
we
of
have
half
this
smirk
going.
in madness. Just a little bit. I just kind of smirk.
Well, that's why I said it was something you forgot, Magnus.
It has been a very long time since we left.
Well, that was the
we
reason
left
you were
there.
brought together. Oh, Truly raises a middle finger. All right. At this point, he looks down and goes, "Well, whatever your reason is, I'm sure it will be fun the next time. Now, if you don't mind, I'm late for the next arrangement. So, if you don't mind, ta-ta!" And he jets off on a familiar-looking creature to you all. It's actually another Ekal, similar to the one that you killed, but not quite the same, as it flies off in the northern direction. And all is left quiet as Diction has left out of sight. At this
Yeah,
point,
fuck this. I'm not going with that freaking half-orc now. I'm done.
Oh.
I mean, you were there too. You were supposed to remember.
No, you are the reason we got kicked out.
Remi-
Well, goes to go
remind
it
me
is.
how it was me again.
You're fighting with every freaking one.
Not really.
Yes.
I
Trilly,
just stop over to Magnus and I
stone
collect.
you had.
Oh.
I'm going to stomp over to Magnus and I'm going to just kind of like pull him down towards my level and look him dead in the eyes. Listen to me and listen good.
Doesn't
This is
doesn't
all
Ursula have to
your
roll a
fault
strength
because
check?
of you trying to make a war city out of every city.
Ursula, make an intimidation check.
All right.
I'd say an intimidation check first. I mean, the strength is fine, but she technically got you unaware.
Fair enough.
So the persuasion check.
Intimidation. Okay.
Yeah, intimidation.
3.
Let's find out how this goes. 16. Okay, Chopper, could you make me, let's see, in this scenario, make an insight check just on this scenario.
I
14.
didn't beat it.
Ursula gets it. So you are staring at Ursula, and for the first time in quite some time, you get this sense of, this is serious. What have I done? But not so much what have you done as in you're feeling regret, you're just feeling like, is this down to me?
More like well, shit, I fucked up.
That's a better way, yeah.
You think? I just kind of release him and I stop away.
Alright, Raven, what were you doing? Sorry.
Trilly, remember that stone you had? The thing that goes poof and then I'm somewhere else?
Yeah.
Can I have it? I'd like to go to Xelion and help her. Him. Him.
Every time.
In your frustration, you suddenly forgot his gender for a while.
Exactly.
Alright, Aeon, are you giving the stone willingly, or are you wanting to keep hold of it?
Well, you do realise there's no guarantee it's going to work.
Well, worst case, I'll run.
Also, does anyone know where Zillion exactly is?
At this point,
We've been on the way to Costico, so I can teleport to Airish?
well, the closest you would get to Magnus, if you were to use the stone, you would either have
Well,
to
it's not Magnus.
Oh, sorry, not Magnus. Sorry, dude. Mugbeard would be either to Hope Key or the Caster.
Enough.
So, Aeon, are you wanting to keep hold of the stone, or are you wanting to just give him it?
Ah, go on then. I'm
Okay.
pretty will reluctantly sort of half-heartedly hand it over.
Alright, so at this point, the rest of you all look over and you watch as Trilly pulls out the slightly light blue coloured stone that Secton found within the statue found near the southern gate. And at this point, you watch as she hesitantly and reluctantly gives it to Mugbeard. Secton, you look at this and you instantly recognize exactly what it is.
I mean, guess we found this one and a broken one. There's got to be more.
Yeah. Well, see the rest of you later. Let's go to Hope Key.
Good luck.
You're heading to Hope Key.
Yep.
Alright, so I need you to make a normal D20. Secton, I see that you're wanting to help. 11. That just breaks the partial safety net. The partial net. I will say, because technically Secton did say there, Secton, are you actually wanting to really help him out?
Yeah, just kind of I want to approach him and just picture where you want to be in your mind. It's a place you want to be the most. And I just kind of explain the thought process he needs.
Okay, in this case, because he's done this, Mugbeard, I'll allow you to re-roll with advantage because he's helping you. Okay, well, didn't quite work. Alright, but Mugbeard, you hold the stone in your hand, and for the first time in quite some time, the lot of you all look at Mugbeard. You see him slightly zen out into a state of focus. The stone begins to glow. And as it begins to glow, you watch as Mugbeard's face begins to sweat. And at this point, the stone slightly fades, and Mugbeard is gone. How far has he gone? You'll have to find out in a moment. But at this point, you all watched as Mugbeard is gone. And at that point, the stone is dropped onto the floor as he vanishes, and it smashes into thousands of pieces.
I'll go and pick up a few of the bigger ones, just because I don't know. Better safe than sorry if we can do something with them.
Okay, make an investigation check.
I'll start hitching up Sparks
Okay.
to the wagon.
All right,
Yeah,
7.
I'm gonna help Ursula with that.
All right. So first of all, Secton with the 7, it takes you a little bit of time. You do manage to find maybe 3 good-sized pieces, but that's the best you can find in all these good ones.
Okay, I'll go and help them with the cart.
Fair enough then. So you're all hitching the cart. Trilly and Topaz, what are you two doing? Right now, the 3 of them are connecting the cart, so it's just you two for now.
Truly, what are your plans?
Trilly's gonna climb into the front of and take.
What's that, dude? You slightly cut out a bit.
Sorry. Trilly's gonna take sort of one last look at the shattered remains of the stone and then climb into the front of the car and hit right.
Okay.
Okay. And as for me, I'm gonna help Trilly look over the broken pieces of the stone.
All right. Well, Trilly, are you just looking at them, or are you wanting to pick some up, or what are you wanting to do? Just look at them.
No, she was just giving it a last look.
Okay. So she's just looking up. So Topaz, you're just sort of looking down at them as well, then?
Yes, for right now, yes.
Okay. You all look as you watch as Secton is just grabbing all the big pieces he can find. Secton, you look up and you turn and you see the sight of the Tabaxi Paladin that you had joined the city with at the same time, and the sight of the halfling who's looking really quite sad at this point, as you watch as Trilly now turns and jumps into the front of the cart.
I'll walk up to Topaz and just kind of, not trying to be secretive, but just kind of mumbling. I'm kind of worried we might have made a mistake. When I put my hand on her shoulder and then just kind of walk towards the cart.
Okay.
I then turn around and follow behind Secton.
All right. So you both making your way to the cart then?
Yes.
Okay. So at this point, the three of you who've helped out with the cart there, you've all attached it. It is quite a heavy thing as the giant scorpion is looking down at you. It's slightly confused for a little moment as to what was going on, but then it looks back over at Magnus, who because of its pure content of looking at the staff of Jirai that's still in Magnus's possession.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh wait,
Wait,
who had the staff of Jirai? Sorry, was it Trilly?
I think
Trilly.
it was Trilly, yeah.
Trilly, sorry, dude. I remembered Magnus had it at one point. I
worries.
forgot
Yeah.
to update my note.
Yeah, I had it, but then I failed a roll, and it started to attack us.
I had it, then I left it, then Sorry, I couldn't.
Where is that from? I need to find the reference.
It's. I forgot the movie, but I do remember her. Sorry. Oh, look at the little things. I crushed it. Anyway, at this point, you all look up and you see Trilly, who sat at the front of the cart at this point, and the sight of the Tabaxi Paladin and the Human Wizard both at the front. As you guys all hook up the cart, you all decide on this. So Trilly seems to be taking the reins. Is anyone else joining Trilly on the front?
I'll hop up on top because
Okay.
I'm kind of tired.
All right. Okay, Secton, you hop up and you're sitting by the side of Trilly, who's currently clutching the reins of both the horses on the front.
I'll behave
gonna
myself.
I'm gonna walk beside Sparks, just so he has a familiar face. You know, since Zelion isn't here, somebody's gotta be friendly to him.
Okay. Magnus? Topaz? Topaz, you said you're walking by the side of Secton, yeah?
Yeah, I was walking up beside him to go to the wagon, go to the cart.
The cart.
But since he's gonna sit up front with Trilly, I'm gonna be with Ursula to keep an eye on Sparks.
Okay. Magnus, what about you? What are you doing?
How many people are in the cart at the moment?
Right now, there's just Trilly and Secton on the front, who are both taking the reins. That's the only seating on the front of the cart. You said you're attaching it, so you're not putting the cage in the cart, right?
Correct.
So there's room in the actual cart. Based on the weight of all of you, you could put 2 people in the actual back of the cart, but that's the best you can do.
Honestly, I think I'll walk beside it.
Okay. So no one's going to jump in the back then, it's going to be just that?
Guess so.
I think so.
All right. So, with the tension still in the air from the previous expulsion to falling into Diction's plan, you all slowly begin to make your way forward with the cart. Trilly, make an animal handling check for me, please, as you're taking the reins of the horse. Oh, Secton, you can say that if you want, dude.
Oh no, he's fine. I didn't want to
Yeah.
interrupt.
That's okay. Thank you. 15. Effortlessly, with just one snap of the reins, the cart begins to move forward. Does take a little bit of time because of what's the heavy weight on the back, but you slowly begin to move forward down the path. And as you begin your walk to the city of Noir, your minds wander to the situation with Mugbeard, the words of Diction, and the situation of Helix. Were things going to be easy from this point? Has the situation become harder? It's hard to say at this point. But you guys make your way down the long, winding road towards the town of Jing, and then from there to the city of Noir. Now, as you guys are making your way to Jing, I will say it is going to be about 3 days travel if you want to get there. So, do you guys want to, just for the sake of so I know what to pass on here, do you guys want to take a break at Jing? And do you want to do anything along the way, or do you want to just try to plow through to Noir?
Second would just like to rest as much as he could.
All right.
Same here. Yeah, same here with Topaz.
All right.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Okay. So in which case it sounds like a big decision there. So I'd say you guys make your way down the southern path, and as you're making your way down there, you come across a fork in the road. To the left is a long pathway, and on the sign you see a path that leads to Mount Gruntle. And to the right, you see a sign that leads towards this town of Jing. I presume you're all heading towards Noir, so if you go in that direction, you'd have to go to Jing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep,
Jing is
Yep.
Jing it is.
All right.
I agree.
Okay. So I'll say, for the sake of levity, you guys make your way down what started off as a barrenless wasteland-esque, with a few dead trees and only a bit of partial grass folly, due to the insect attack on Helix. You are reminded of everything that has happened. After about... Let's see, what time did I have for this? Oh, yeah. So after about 5 hours travel, it slowly begins to turn sunset. So if you guys want to push forward a little more, you can do, or you can set up camp for the night.
What do you think, guys? Think set up camp?
Yeah, we probably should take a breather.
All right.
Yeah, let's set up camp then.
All right.
Okay, give me a minute here.
Are there any trees around I can do something with for a fire? Or has anybody got wood on them?
I'd say if you want to look around, make a nature check.
Okay. Oh.
6. It's a bit hard to see around this with it being getting close to dark, but you do see a couple of like worn out trees, but from your looks of things, can't really see one for a good bit of distance at the minute.
Can I also look for firewood? And since I have dark vision, I should be able to see it.
Yeah, I'd say you should be all right. I'll say at this point I'll give you well, technically I could have given well, it's still sunset, so it's still technically normal at this point. So make a nature check. 1.
Oh, there we go.
Magnus.
Just imagine if
deserved
that
that
was a
one.
natural one.
Yeah, that would have been worse. That would have been 0.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Yeah.
That would have been
Magnus.
absolutely hysterical.
Magnus, with everything that has happened and the argument with Mugbeard and the situation with Ursula, your mind isn't quite as focused at this point to look around. You're just heavy thinking. As you guys, so you guys set up camp for the night. If you guys want to, I'll say for the levity, I'll allow 2 watches for the night if you're planning to stay the whole time.
Okay.
So, who would like to take the first watch?
I'll take
I'll
first
pa-
watch.
I'll pass.
I'll take second watch.
Second watch. So, I'll allow 2 people to do a watch if they want, or 1 person could do a watch if they really want some time, if whatever. It's up to you.
Brilliant. First.
Oh, is that Trilly for first?
First. Yeah.
Okay, so Ursula and Trilly. So, you both take the first watch. So, I would like you both to make a perception check for me, please.
Alright.
I hadn't really planned for a route on this, so that's why I haven't changed the map yet. 16 for Ursula. 24 for Trilly.
Nice.
Yeah. So as you're both sitting round at this point, keeping your eyes open, nothing of pure interest catches your eye. Trilly, with your sight at the minute, you do see, like, the odd sort of people who are sort of walking down the road at this point. They are sort of heading towards Helix at this point. They sort of look over at you. They give a graceful nod just to say hi, and they make their way onwards. Nothing of interest catches your eye. Okay, so at this point, I'll say that your shift actually goes uneventful. Nothing else besides the moment there. So, Magnus, you said you were taking second watch, yeah?
Indeed.
Is anyone else taking second watch with him?
Yeah, like anyone else would volunteer for that.
Well, I don't know. They might have a talk with you. You never know. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so at this point, Magnus, you get up, change the map. I would change the map if I had a map scenario for this one, but I really don't. I don't have one, I'm sorry.
Perception check?
Yeah, I'll say, because of you being by yourself, you have night vision. You have dark vision, right?
Indeed.
Okay, then make a perception check for me, please. Well, 5, okay. Despite the fact that you said you're up for this, the looks you got from Ursula and Trilly as you're switching over the shifts, they make you feel uncomfortable. And Magnus, I would like you to make an intelligence check for me, please.
Oh, great. The one stat that is a negative. Thank you!
Natural 20! Alright.
Nice.
So technically it's 19. Wow, never has a natural 20 seem so underwhelming.
Yeah, it really...
It's a natural 20! It's 19. Oh well. So, Magnus.
So much for that.
As you're,
Yes.
as you're sitting round the open fire that is there with your rest of your companions all asleep, your mind wanders back to the events earlier. Everything that happened in Helix. The finding out of Diction betraying, as revealing as that was. The hope of getting the second shard for your quest for these ancient shards. The drinking escapades within the pub within Helix. And then it all being ripped away. From the events, from the arguments, to being thrown out of the city, and finding out that you had walked into Diction's plan when you all made your way out of the city. You remember the faces of Mugbeard. You remember the face of Trilly and Ursula both giving you those looks. Those looks of disgust. Those looks of a mixture of fear. And a look that said, why? Your mind wanders at this point, and you wonder if all this was worth the situation. Oh, that's what I meant by arguments, Celion. Sorry, that's what I meant by arguments. Sorry, Zelion brought up, what about Zelion? That's what I meant by arguments. Because he's argumented with a few people, that's why. So you remember all that. And because you got the natural 20, you do, because of this, you're lucky you didn't drift off to sleep in tears, because that was what that was. But you do shake it off for a little bit, and you figured that the only thing you can do to try and make things right for this night is just to make sure that they're okay. Your night goes uneventful as well. And is anybody taking a third watch just to pass it, or does anybody want to just leave it as it is?
I'll just sleep as much as I can still.
All right, fair enough then.
Yeah, I need as much sleep as I can get.
Okay, so Magnus, thinking that the time is right, you decide that it might be best to try catch some shut-eye yourself.
Can I actually do something instead?
What do you want to do?
I was thinking I need to move ahead and scout ahead.
Okay.
What time is it? What time is it at night?
Right now, I'd say it's close to maybe 3 o'clock in the morning at this point. Just close to it.
Ah, the devil's hour.
I'll leave it done then.
Alright, fair enough then. Oh, give me a second there. Oh. Alright, Nigel seems to be enjoying this. So, I'm doing good in his eye. Yay! Thank you, Sensei! Alright. So, I'll say for the event of this, nothing happens during the night. Then, dawn breaks. But at this point, we're actually going to go back a few hours, and now we're going to go over to Zelion before we move to the next day. This is just so I don't lose track of what's gone on in the day, okay?
Yay! It's my
All right.
turn.
Yeah, Zelion, you get to have your fun. Alright, so, Zelion, after making your way out of the city, your mind wanders as to the events that transpired within Helix within your head. The situations, the arguments you had with Magnus, the events that happened in the sewers that made you all heroes, and the defending against the giant scorpions. And then that just going. And even the spark of hope that gave within you when you came across the 2 survivors from inside the sewers, giving you that, not just that needed pep talk, but just that nice little bit of money from that you got from Mortu and Gatu. As you make your way down the pathway, you begin to walk past the Halt Dawn Manor. You then
You gonna switch the scene?
Yep, sorry, my bad. Yeah, I forgot I can technically do that with this one. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. So you make your way past the whole... I haven't changed the icons, I'm so sorry. Just imagine you're still going down this pathway here. I'll work on that later. I keep forgetting to reset it. So you make your way down the Halt Dawn Manor. Your eyes do look over, and you see the same ruined site where you were with your companions only a while ago. You make your way there, and you remember the battle against the animated armor, and the events that you found inside.
I the manner thinking back on, and I think I remember finding when I found the potion. And thinking back on that moment, I kind of hand kind of hovers over the coin pouch that Nadine gave me. And remember that I need, and just kind of remind myself that I need to give that to Annabelle when I reach Costico.
All right.
I just sigh. Well then. I don't think there's much else I can find there. I want to know what happened. Just shake my head.
Guess we'll see. Continue to walk past.
Okay. So as you continue to walk down, you're greeted as well by a familiar sight before you. You are greeted, of course, as you make a good bit of distance down the road. You head past the spot where you took a rest, where you fought the giant Echowl, where you fought with your old wizard companion, Zermus, and where you had Goldie last involved in your fight. And there you also come by, and you also come across the stone monument that is basically a signature. For those who don't know, just for the sake of this stone monument is a artifact of a memorial for those who died within the questionable race.
Right. I approached the memorial, but as I do so, I kind of look around my surroundings, trying to keep an eye out for the Raven statue, and I'm hoping that I didn't kind of
make a perception check.
From the 20 plus my perception is +4.
22! Ooh! Yes! That's a good one. Alright, so Zelion, you look around your scenario, and you don't see anything that sticks out around you. You see a couple of trees that are scattered around. You do see a couple of animals to the far left that are just grazing away. It's just like a mixture of like sheep and a buffalo or two. Not really paying much mind to you at this point. But because you got higher than a 20, you actually feel a gentle wind just blow against you. But the weird part about this is, it's not blowing from the sky.
What the? Look around. What the heck?
You look down at the monument, and you actually see, because you got higher than the 20, you look down at the monument, and you see the monument has been slightly moved.
What? Do I see? Huh. Interesting. Is there like a secret passage that got revealed?
Make an investigation check.
Okay, investigation.
15. You do look around the statue, but on the eastern side of the statue here, I was waiting to spring this on someone. I'm glad I can do this. You actually look over at the statue there, and you do see underneath it, on the eastern side, the statue has been partially moved, and there you see a set of steps leading down underneath it.
Okay. I look down at the steps and just kind of, whoa, okay, that wasn't there before, I can only guess. Do I hear anything coming down the stairs?
All you can hear right now is just the wind just gently blowing in that direction.
All right. I look up at the then look back down at the stairs. Interesting. Do I dare wonder do I dare go down there?
At this point, Zelion, just as you're looking down there, you actually do hear another noise from your vicinity. On the pathway, roundabout just further on from where you were, a figure slowly manifests before you. Mugbeard, your cue, if you would! So at this point, Zelion, you look and you watch as a sight of a dwarven figure appears in a little blue light. It manifests slowly. Basically, Mugbeard, you got an 11, so you're teleporting not quite to Hope Key, but a reasonable distance that puts you just about halfway.
Right.
So,
right.
Oh, hold on. Do we have a Mugbeard on the fiend?
Oh, we do not.
Where's the figure? I can't see it.
I don't see it either.
Figures.
Huh, figures. There we go, yeah. So at this point, Zelion, you look and you watch as Mugbeard there. Mugbeard, make an athletics check for me, please.
God, I'm going to fall down.
That's
I've
fine.
fallen and I can't get up.
9!
Nine.
45. Mugbeard, unfamiliar to you, this art of teleporting. You actually fall a little bit in the air and you land on your backside. You do take a point of fallen damage. Bludgeoning damage. You take 1 point. Because it's at 9 and close to it. So you land on your back, and well, not quite your back, you land on your butt, basically. You sort of feel the pain for a little bit, and you just look around your scenario, and you do recognize exactly where you are. And you do notice Zelion, just to your left.
Ah! I've been looking for you. And I tried to actually stand up.
Yeah, you managed to stand up. You do feel a little bruised, but you're able to stand up.
And a
Especially
jolt.
my ego.
Yeah, I jolt and then turn around. I notice Mugbeard, and I'm just like, wait, but Mugbeard? What?
Yeah, I was looking for booze, so I came here. So
I-
how have you been?
Mugbeard, make a deception check.
No, that's a joke.
Oh, I know. Okay, sorry. I thought you were actually going for a proper one there. Okay. Oh, yeah, so...
Oh!
Okay, sorry, dude, sorry. Sorry, I forgot your rule now. Sorry. Carry on, you two.
Seriously, I thought you were going with the others to Noir.
Yes. I've got a riddle for you. Well, you can take 3 guesses. What major city are we no longer allowed to be in anymore?
Let me guess. You don't want to be around Magnus either, do you?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that I figured.
Him throwing us out? No. I'm done.
And all right. That's fine. Okay, so I guess we're traveling together from now on, huh? Or
Yes.
just for now. Okay. That's fair. I kind of look back at the monument, then back at the stairs. Okay, so stairs in this area.
Oh. Yeah, that's true.
That's
true. Alright, sorry, Mugbeard, did you hear what Zelion said? Sorry.
No.
Okay. Okay, so there were secret stairs in this area.
Where? Ah.
Yeah. Yes. Like right around here. Like right around here.
Are you sure you weren't drunk?
I never drink, Mugbeard.
So, Mugbeard, as you peer around the monument, as you look around it, not sure on Zelion's wording, you do notice on the eastern side a staircase leading underneath the statue.
Okay, I go downstairs.
Dang!
Okay.
You know what? So, just so you know, I do not know what's down there. You sure you want to go down there?
I don't know what's down there either, but if we stand here, we will never find out.
Okay. Letting you know right now, I only have one spell. If we die, that's on you. I follow him, and
Fair
I
enough.
proceed to follow him down.
Yes! I've been waiting for this! And by the way, you guys missed this so badly. So as you guys make your way down the stairs, it slowly is a winding staircase. You have to sort of lean yourself to the wall because of being not able to trip as you fall down. And it takes you about a good, maybe near 2 minutes of making your way down. And as you do so, you arrive in this.
In complete darkness.
Yeah. Oh no.
I've got dark vision.
Oh no. Oh yeah. So in that case, give me a minute. In this
I've got dark
case,
vision too. Yeah, I've got dark vision too.
in that case, what you see as you enter is this.
Okay. Oh, well then.
So as you make your way inside, you hear the wind still blowing from slightly above. And you get the sense as you look around your scenario, you see nothing but just stone walls. They look like they've been worn and torn for some time. And you see scattered on the floor like bits of water that have been like condensed and turned into puddles. And you see moss on the walls just briefly. And you do hear the sound inside, very faintly, this it sort of echoes through the caverns where you are.
Okay. Bugbeard, did you hear that? I say, hushed voice.
Yes.
We are not alone down. Okay, we are obviously not alone down here.
You are quite right. Well, let's go.
Bugbeard, are you serious? I follow after him.
All right. Oh, give me a second. I need to get my map here. All right. So as you approach, you do look and you see that there are two directions before you. One that leads north and one that leads south. If I'll say in this scenario, make a perception check, you two. Either one of you can roll with advantage, or you both can roll separately.
I'll roll perception.
What are you doing, Raven?
What's your... Oh, yeah, your bonus is higher. You do it.
Okay, so Zelion, you can roll with advantage if you want.
Okay, I'll see what I get with the advantage.
I'd like to put... Wow.
20 it is.
20 it is, alright. You listen closely, kind of on edge from the sound, and when you come to this crossroad, you do hear the noise of the clanking. And it is currently coming from this direction.
Which direction?
Oh god damn it. Okay. There. It's coming from that direction.
Okay. There's something for... I think I hear something. It sounds like clanking. What kind of... Oh my god. Oh no. Are there more of those armor things here?
Ah, the thing I saved you from. Yes, maybe.
You did not save us from the armor. Ursula did.
I arrived and then they died. It died. It's pretty obvious.
Mugbeard, as you were speaking at that point, since in fact nobody's whispering, the sound is coming louder in your direction.
I shush him. Shh. What? Keep your voice
Oh,
down.
I'm ready my quarterstaff.
Okay.
I pull out both, and I'm like, ugh, I sigh and pull out both of my and pull out both, and actually, no, not both of my daggers. I'm gonna actually pull out my crossbow.
Okay. So
maybe we should play some music. It might calm them down.
Just be quiet. Just be quiet. We don't know if they're friendly or not.
at this point, you also do hear another noise coming from the other direction.
What the heck is that?
It's a similar sounding noise from the left-hand side.
Where we just came from?
Basically, one from each direction. And at the minute, you hear one here and one here.
So either way, we're kind of effed.
Well, up to you. You could always run away if you really want to and come back later.
Okay. I look at Mugbeard. Mugbeard, look, I know you want to charge ahead, but two again. But but if those are the armor, we're not going to make it with just the two two of us. I don't even have enough. I don't even have enough slots. I don't even have enough room for spells. Look, let's just leave, and then once we have the rest of the group, we'll come back. We'll come back here, see what's going on.
Fine, but you owe me a beer.
Right? If that's all it takes, then fine.
So you guys are making your way out? So as you're making your way out, are any of you looking behind you at this point, or are you just carrying on?
I'll look.
Sure.
I'll look behind me.
As you look behind, you look over, and just as you predicted, there is actually something in your direction. Coming in that side of things, you actually do see... another one of those armors just coming in that direction. And in fact, as you say it, from the other direction, you hear the other noise from before, as they are both coming in that direction where you guys are.
I'm going to hide.
You're gonna hide, okay.
I'm gonna hide too. You know what? I'm gonna hide too.
Oh, shit.
Wait, that was a natural one!
Yes.
That's a natural one, Zelion. You're gonna have to. You're gonna need
roll. Okay, I roll stealth, right?
Stealth. You need a natural 20 to counteract this in my head.
Okay, so a natural 20. Okay,
you need a natural 20. 17. Okay, let's see if they notice at least Zelion, because the one kind of gives Mugbeard away.
Yeah, so basically I'm saying, okay, I'm going to hide now.
Well,
I'm just gonna dive behind where the nearest largest object is.
Okay, so the first one that was coming from the northern direction stops there, and as it notices you both walk away, for some reason it slows down a little bit and looks up, and then it goes back the way it came. It got a natural 1. The other one, on the other hand, comes over in that direction. It looks over at the entrance. And at this point, it turns slowly in your direction. It takes a step forward, and it glances over. It got a 16, so it notices Mugbeard. Zelion, it just got your number. It's a 16 plus 1.
16 plus 1. Ah, crud.
Yeah, so it notices you both. So the choice is yours, but be aware the other armor's close. You can choose to fight or you can choose to run. I'll allow you one option.
I'm okay, we're running. I grab Mugbeard and run.
Mugbeard, is it over? Alright. So you both make your way back up. You rush forward, and at this point, the armor calls out just briefly, "Leave and never return."
See you tomorrow.
And with that, the sound of the armor rushes back the other direction. I was trying to make a spooky noise. I can't spooky. Spooky, scary skeletons. I am not.
Well, hey, you did a good. I would say you did a good job.
Well, I tried. All right, you guys make your way back up the stairs. You rush forward. Zelion rushes forward, and just catching his breath with Mugbeard still in hand.
I let go once we're out of I let go of Mugbeard once we're out, and just lean against the monument to catch my breath.
Which side are you leaning on the monument, by the way?
I guess on whichever. Okay, on the side away from the stairs.
So that is what? This side?
West side.
Like, yeah, right here.
So as you lean against it, you actually begin to push the monument. You fall backwards, but the monument covers up the steps.
Okay, well, worry about them following us for a while.
Hmm.
Okay. I set up. Whew. Okay. Note. Okay. Note. We're not going back down there until we're fully prepared.
Gotcha.
Okay. So. Anyway. Okay. So I'm gonna head on towards the casa and okay. Did anyone catch what I just said?
You were heading to the caster.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna head to the casa. Mugbeard, can you do me a favor and keep an eye out for the Raven statue?
If I'll see it, sure.
All right, and make sure you give it back. And make sure you give it back to. Okay, if you see it, let me know. I actually may need it for something.
Okay, man, I'll just follow you.
All right. So, as you both make your way down the pathway, the events that led in your mind still plague you for a little bit. But after a while, you do eventually make your way. Please excuse me for this. I actually need to put this on another thing first beforehand because I can't reach it from my menu. I will sort that out later. Don't worry. But as you make your way down the path, you are greeted with the sight of the caster. You make your way in that direction there, and as you approach, you see the familiar sight of the green trees as it takes you pretty much the rest of the day in that direction. Almost approaching nighttime at this point. It is literally coming close to sunset. You make your way down there, and the two guards recognize the both of you and go, "Hail, travelers! You have returned!"
Yeah, we have. Okay. So, sorry, we've been traveling. We've been walking for a good while.
So I can tell.
Well, you have.
What's his name? Villas. Is he here right now?
I believe Villas is still around, yes.
Okay, let him know that we're staying the night at the Costa.
Very well. So you watch.
And
yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. One other thing. Have you seen a raven may have turned to stone at some point?
They both look at each other for a moment. I may have seen a raven a while ago, but it's hard to say. A lot of wildlife patrols around here.
You know what? I'll take it up with Bill. See if he's seen it.
Very well. Are you both coming in, by the way?
Yeah. It's one gold. It's a 1 gold a night, correct?
That is correct. 1 gold for the night.
Okay. I reach into my bag and pull out a gold coin and give it to the guard.
Thank you, good sir. And
right.
What about you? What about you at the back?
I wave.
I give another gold coin to the guard to pay for Mugbeard.
Oh, thank you very much. With that, the guard, as per usual, one of them looks at you with the lance in hand. The other one heads to the front entrance of the caster. He knocks on the large wooden door. And a phrase slightly different than last time, he calls out, "Caster, more have come to stay." And
wait.
Yes?
Did you just say more have come to stay?
Yeah, as in another person has just arrived. Doesn't mean there's always one in there. It just means more people have arrived at our establishment.
Okay, I blink.
No, don't worry. And as he walks backwards, the doors slide open, as they do before. They open up wide, and there, greeting you at the entrance, walking straight in there, with a fair suit of armor, as per usual, is the sight of Villas. He looks at you for a moment and just waves and goes, "Ah, welcome back, travelers."
Tip my hat in greeting to him. Hello, Villas. Good to see you again.
A pleasure to see you too, Zelion. I must say, your crowd has gotten awfully smaller. Wait,
Uh,
don't tell me the Helix attack got you!
I hold up my hand. No. Helix still stands. Don't worry. It's a very long story. So long. Yeah, we got kicked. I sigh. Does I need to be blunt? We got kicked out.
What? How on earth
Like
did you get...
Half-orc.
You mean that large half-orcan fellow with the big suit of armor and the sun on his chest?
Yep.
And the money. Yep, that one.
I see. Well...
Like I said, it's a long, it's a long story, and I'm not in the mood to talk in full detail about it.
Oh, then fair enough. Please, both come in. Both come in.
Okay, thank you. As I pass by Villas, I kind of grab him by the shoulder and say, "Oh, by the way, one thing.
Yes.
Have you seen a raven come by here at any point in the past few days?
As a matter of fact, yes. A little raven actually did perch down. It actually perched on the bench just over there, and he points over in this direction. Well, when I went to go over and try to shoo it away with it being threatened to my food, it just... Sorry.
It's cuffed.
Yeah, it choked. No, sorry.
You good, Chris?
Yeah, I'm fine. Ugh.
Okay.
Get you something to drink.
I need water. I'll get water in a second, okay?
Okay. Anyway,
The DM is not dying. I promise. The DM is not DIE. Anyway, as I went to go shoo it away, it turned to stone.
okay. 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 Is the raven still there?
Make a perception check.
Oh.
Well, actually, I'd say if you're going over to it and you want to check closer, it'll be investigation.
Okay. I'm gonna check. Okay, I'm gonna roll an investigation.
Yep. Fair.
Investigation check.
Fair enough. Mugbit 6. You look around the statue. You look around the bench. No sign of it.
What did I look over at Phyllis. What did you do with it?
Well, I just popped here and, well, I decided to keep hold of it. Then some nice fella came by. He was smartly dressed as well. He came by and he decided to buy the statue off me.
Buy the... Oh, no. Oh, no. I rush up to Villas. Was he dressed in black?
Let's see. He was wearing black, yes.
Oh, no. What? Did he say what his name was?
As a matter of fact, yes. His, what was it? Toxie. That's it. His name was Toxie.
Toxie. I'm not familiar with that name, am I?
Let me double check my notes. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I mentioned about this to anybody. In fact, no, you're not familiar. Although, there might be something a lot of people may not be missing here.
Is this Toxie still here?
No, he left a while ago. Give me a second here. Yeah, okay. Sorry, just had to check. I made sure I wrote the nice note. Yeah, but no. Yeah, no. You don't know Toxie.
Okay, good. Okay, oh, shoot. I bury my hands. Please don't tell me you actually gave the raven to this person.
Well, I'd be lying if I... Wait, was that your raven?
Yes, it was. I had to deliver a message to Goldie and it never came back.
Ah, that's right. Now, that Dragonborn, how is she doing, by the way?
She's still in Helix.
Oh. Well, good for her. It seems that Ryan and Chloe are hosting you guys. Oh! Thanks, guys! Thanks, Will! Good to see you hosting us. Thank you.
Okay, you just... Oh gosh, Millis, you don't have any idea what you just did. You may have given the raven to a member of the Black Pen.
The Black who?
They're the organization we were hired to stop.
Well, he didn't seem of ill intent. I mean, the only thing that gathered about him was he was smartly dressed, he was quite rich, he wore a black cloak, but, he saw the raven and just said it looked really pretty. So I sold him it.
I take a deep breath to calm myself. Where is he? Oh, do you know where he went? Did he say where he was going?
To my knowledge, he said he was making the way to Hope Key.
Hope Key?
Yes.
Oh no. Oh gosh, no. Oh gosh, no. Ah!
That's the secret word of the day!
I groan. My day just went from bad to worst to absolutely heinous.
He sort of looks over at you, Mugbeard, for a moment. So how are you?
Not drunk, but good.
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I walk over to the fireplace and take out my notebook, tear out a piece of paper, and begin writing a message down. I'm writing a message to Titanus down.
Oh, okay. What are you writing?
Okay, I've actually written it down in my notes.
Del was ready for this.
Yep. Okay, so I hope this all shows up.
Oh, jeez! Wow, you were ready for this. Oh my word. Okay, I'm gonna have to read this out for everyone here. Okay. Reads, Dear Titanus, I wish I could say that our mission was successful. The city of Helix is still standing, and the insect problem was curbed for now. But don't worry. But our departure from there was less than pleasant. A Black Pen member named by the name of Diction had disguised himself as a soldier named Corestone, a friend of Magnus's. We didn't suspect anything at first, but once he revealed himself, Magnus was furious because of this, and our constant bickering we have unfortunately shown ourselves in a poor light to both Lord Lana and the majority of the people. By the way, just for clarity, it's not Lana, it's Lorna. Lorna.
Lorn, Lorna. I kept hearing it as I'm sorry, I kept hearing it as Lana.
I even pronounced it Lana at 2 points exactly.
I kept.
Okay,
Yeah,
point proven. Da. All right, I'll work on that.
Then just pretend that I said that I wrote it like that.
Then I shall work on my accents next time. Anyway, Lord Lorna and the majority of the people, please believe me when I say that this was not our intention. I had hoped to leave the city with pride, but instead I walked out in shame. All is not entirely lost. There are a few people who are grateful to our service. All I can hope was for things to get better before they get worse. Considering what happened with Diction, I urge you to double check your guard. Make sure none of them are a Black Pen member in disguise. I am on my way to Costico right now. I need to attend to something there. I will be alone. The rest of my party went to Noir. I will return to Hope Key once I have finished my business. There is more I wish to tell you, to ask you about, but I can't do it all on paper. I will explain everything upon my return. There are no words to describe how regretful I am for our misconduct in Helix. All I can say is I am truly deeply sorry. We may have been victorious, but we failed. I failed. Many regrets, Zelion.
I look over the note and tweak it to make a few tweaks, saying, rewrite the note mentioning that Mugbeard's coming with. That actually, that I think Mugbeard's coming with me anyway.
So Mugbeard, you look over and you see Zelion just nervously scribbling away.
Yeah, and then I add, and then I think over it, and then I'm like, P.S. Someone got, and Hopekey has the Raven. Someone named Toxie. I think. I am to please make sure you recover the Raven. I'm actually scared that I'm worried that it may fall into the wrong hands.
Okay.
So and then once I'm done writing the note, I fold it up, and then walk over to Villas. Okay, gonna have to ask for one more favor.
What is it, my young friend?
Okay, I hold up the parchment, which is now folded and wrapped up in a piece of the copper wire. Have any strings? Sure that it's that it's tight enough not to fall out, but loose enough that it can be that the note can be removed. What? Okay, I need one of. Okay, can you spare one of your guard to send this to Titanus of Hopekey?
Well, I could, but I'd have to wait until the next guard shift comes this direction. Sadly, these two are the only one here, and I need them to keep an eye on the caster the whole time.
Okay, I hand it to Villas. Make sure. Okay, when your next shift. Okay. Okay, do you know? Okay, when are they arriving?
Hopefully within the hour.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. I hand a note to Villas. Make sure you give this to. Shift comes in. Tell one of your guards to give this note to Titanus of Hopekey.
Make a persuasion check. Not gonna be that easy.
Please.
When is it ever that easy?
Okay, you said a persuasion check, right?
Yes. 22. He looks at you and goes, well, for what you did when you first stepped by, I'll do this favor for you once.
Okay, I smile. Thank you so much.
No problem. Now, you paid for your services to rest. That is what I ask you both to do.
All right. Well, will do. Thank you. No. I walk over to the fireplace.
No problem. He looks at you, Mugbeard, for a moment. You've been awfully quiet. You much of the talker?
No, not really.
So tell me, is it true with what he said?
Yes.
That is a shame. Well, just in case if it's any concern, I know here in this place neither true friend or true enemy. As long as they pay, I look after anyone. So, doesn't matter whether you're hated by Helix or loved by Hopekey. Don't worry about it, we'll keep you safe tonight.
Well, might as well rest here then.
This place, as they say, mi casa e you casta.
Esu casta. I raise my hand as I filling up in my bedroll.
I've been working on that one. Let me have it. And he just walks over back to his corner area over there, leaving the two to your evening. So, since we're going on the leniency on this end, is there anything you two want to do before the night is over?
Well, okay. I kind of look up at Mugbeard. He hasn't fallen asleep yet, has he?
No.
Okay. Hey. I look up at Mugbeard. Hey, Mugbeard.
That's me.
Yeah. Right. Look, for what it's worth, thanks for coming.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Not what I expect. Although I'll admit, not what I expected of you. I mean, and Magnus kind of got along pretty well.
Yeah, sometimes.
I guess it's the same for me too.
As long as he pays beers, I can tolerate him, but at the moment, he annoyed me a lot. He's an idiot.
Understatement. I roll my eyes.
I go for a beer, come back, he's arguing with everyone, and we got kicked out. And it wasn't even my fault this time.
You've been out of towns before?
No, not towns. Bars.
Okay. Guess it's the first time we've ever... Yeah, first time I got kicked out of a town.
Yeah.
I kind of grab at the collar of my shirt, and then just kind of think back to when I had the dragon shirt around my neck. Hey, listen. If we ever find another one of those dragon shards, be careful, okay?
I'm always careful, but thanks.
Look, I'm serious. But then I shake my head. Never mind. Just be careful. And then I kind of lay on my bedroll and then just kind of drift off to sleep.
Okay. Anything from you, Mugbeard, before you go to bed?
Nope, time to sleep.
All right. So you both settle down for the evening. As you do so, the doors are fully slammed shut. There is a changing of the guard, and just before you drift off, Zelion, you do notice that Villainous does pass on the letter to the guards as they're changing over, and he looks at you with a brief nod just as you're about to fully settle down, and the letter is now currently on its way to Hope Key. So I had to point out to all of you, you all have had a long rest, so you can recover your stats, everybody.
Yay! So, all of us have a long rest?
Every single one of you, both in the caster and the Noir crew.
Alright, take a long rest, confirm.
I do want to note that I have not drank because I don't fully trust it here.
Okay.
So I'm remaining vigilant while sleeping-ish thing.
Alright. Then,
I sleep like a baby.
Alright, then Mugbeard, make a perception check with disadvantage because you're just looking with one eye.
Sleep with one eye open.
So
ripping your pillow tight.
14. You do look over and you do get the sense of what's going on, that there's a little bit of activity, but nothing else really catches your eye, just for now.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right, so next day, let's see. Who do we go to? At this point? Give me a second. Okay. We're now going to move back to the Noir crew on this one, ladies and gentlemen. So back over to the Noir crew. So, Noir team, you're back up and running.
Yay!
All right, give me a second. I'm just changing things over. Sorry, as I say, it's my map layout here. Alright, you know what? For the sake of this, I'm just going to put it with this scenario. So, you guys have just taken a rest where I put that square, just there.
Okay.
And you all wake up after a slight stiff night, obviously compared to the nights in the beds where you guys have slept before. After you have all had your rest, you slowly wake up, and you all are woken with a sound. Dun, 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 dun. As you all begin to slowly stir up in your sleep, you look and you see Sparks beginning to act crazy again.
Oh.
And is banging against the cage furiously.
Here we go again. Wait, aren't I gone at this point?
Oh yeah, sorry, Magnus. Sorry, I almost forgot Magnus. You are right. Sorry, I even wrote that down to pay attention. Damn it, notes. All right, so Magnus. Before everyone wakes up, I'll say in the scenario, we'll go back a bit. Magnus, yeah, reverse. I'm not doing that again. I'm sorry. Okay, Magnus, make a stealth check for me, please, to try get off without waking everybody.
Of course, Sparks might fuck that up.
Yep. 11. With a little bit of caution, you slowly make your way from the group. You do startle a bunch of birds in a tree, though, but they are a little bit of distance away. So, I'll say. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do one little. Let's see how loud the birds are. The birds just look at you and they just fly off quietly.
Okay, good.
You got lucky, dude. Alright, so you walk onward. So, are you just looking ahead? Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm heading down the road. I'm going to... Wait, what's the name of that town again?
You're heading to the You're making your way to the next town! Oh, shit.
Yes, I am.
Oh, jeez.
I'm getting as far away from here as possible.
That would be Jing, but it's still another 2 days' travel.
I'm heading towards Jing. Those guys will catch up when they can.
Okay. Oh, you motherfuckers. I hate you for this.
Yes, ruining the DM's plans. That is my hobby.
Fuck all of you. Anyway. So, you all slowly stir by the sound of the clattering away. And noticing the situation there, you look over. And Magnus is gone.
God damn it, where'd that orc go?
Who cares? We need to think about Sparks right now.
I hate to say it, but we might have to put him down. I mean, how much longer are we gonna have to wrangle this scorpion before someone gets killed?
Trilly,
Yeah,
do you still have that staff?
yes, I've still got the staff for Jirai.
Can I have it, please? I have an idea.
Sure,
Thank you.
don't want to kill him.
Wait, what?
I don't want to kill Sparks.
I know that something about a promise between you, Zelion, and Sparks. I get that. I'm going to respect that. I'm going to make it easier for us.
Okay.
So, I'm just going to take the staff from Trilly then, if she has it out.
Take it.
Okay.
Alright, I take it. I'm going to walk over to Sparks as friendly as I can and as cautiously as I can to make him aware that I'm not a threat.
Okay. He looks at you just briefly for a moment, and as he looks and sees the staff, dun, 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 he starts getting a little bit more agitated.
Whoa, easy. I'm not going to hurt you. I hate the staff too. But
Krilly would like to cast Speak with Animals and just back you up in sort of reassuring him.
Okay. Truly, as you cast Speak with Animals, the hissing to everyone else is just pure hissing, but to you, you just hear this. Give me, let me out! Let me get to it! Let me out!
Trilly, what's happening?
He's pretty much torn between wanting to get out of the cage and wanting the star.
Oh, jeez.
Why does he want the staff?
Could I just look at that staff for a second?
Why?
I just haven't gotten a close look at it lately. I want to see if there's anything that would explain what's going on.
I slowly look at the staff and then back at Sexton. Alright, if you can help us in any way, I'd greatly appreciate it. I hand the staff to him.
Okay,
As you pass it over, the Scorpion is looking over, and Trilly, to you, all you hear is the give. Alright, so Sexton, you're looking over the the staff, right?
Yeah.
Make an Arcana check, please. This is what Sexton's good at. 18. As you look over the staff, to the first trained eye, it does look like a standard sort of staff. Maybe sort of like that extra little detail that someone would want to make their staff or their weapon of choice look as unique to them as possible. You know, like a signature weapon. For the sake of breaking the fourth wall here, think like Cloud with his big Buster sword, or like Sora with a keyblade. In other words, it's something like a signature weapon specifically for them. But as you look up at as you look up at the top of the statue, fucking, this is your fault, Zelion and Raven. This is your fault. Anyway. As you look on the top and you see the weird heart-shaped form on the top, you see the staff is curved to make one half, but on the other side, where it makes up the other rest of the heart, which I believe, if I remember, it was a jewel I mentioned, wasn't it? If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I just had to look at my notes again. I've got much written down here. You look at the gem, and you do sense something within it. You sense something beast-like. But it's hard to get a pre-exact based on the roll.
Do I just sense something almost animalistic in it, or
you sense something animalistic about the gem, but it's hard to specify what exactly is giving that push.
Okay.
Hello, TARDIS. Welcome.
I'll hand the staff back to Ursula. I think it's something with the gem.
The gem?
There's something about that gem that's really the only thing that seems off about the staff. It's just kind of like an animalistic force in it of some kind. I can't really sense anything else. I don't know how helpful that'll be, but
All he's doing, he just keeps asking us to give it to him. I mean, should we give him the gem, or will we be getting it away from him? Or...
What makes you say that, Trilly?
Because I can hear him screaming for it.
what could a scorpion do with it? Is he gonna start summoning other insects, or is he just gonna eat it?
What would Zelion do? Think, Ursula. Think.
You guys watch as Ursula suddenly does like this as Ursula, she's saying think, think, think. You see her doing like a Winnie the Pooh type of ponder, like think.
That's
think,
exactly
think,
what I was thinking, Chris.
She just sits down cross-legged.
Side note, people, just as an FYI, in real life, I actually had a little bit of honey and I was eating it raw.
Ursula the human. Ursula the human. Doesn't quite work.
Shut up, Chris.
I mean,
Okay.
Trilly would like to use what time is left on her spell to try and get through the sparks long enough to find out what wants it for.
I'll say do a nature check for me as well, just for the sake of it. I'll see if you can at least understand it. 17. As you look, that is actually just the DC you needed. So you just succeeded. So, Trilly, as you look, you actually look over, and as Sparks is reaching out towards the statue, as he's passing up like, give it, you actually then see what looks like on the, as you look where his mouth is, you actually see him slowly beginning to salivate, as in basically produce saliva. He's looking at it with a pure, give it. And you can tell by the look of this, because you passed the DC, you can tell it is a look of pure addiction.
Wait, he's addicted to this sucker?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to Trilly.
Okay, then.
Trilly, what's going on?
Can I give Aeon a hint? Cool. Aeon.
Coo. Oh, suddenly the meta pigeon flew overhead. Coo.
Aeon, you there?
Yeah.
Kill that freaking bird!
Coo, no, coo.
The one time
Hold on,
I'm
hold
not
on.
there, that fucking pigeon shows.
Because Ursula wants it.
Bloody native or something.
Okay. Aeon, think for a second to one of the conversations between you, Zelion, and Sparks, okay? I paid attention. Probably you didn't. But if you remember back in Helix, with one of those conversations, Sparks mentioned something about the name Jirai. That's all I'm gonna say. I paid attention, people.
Coo. The pigeon flies away. The meta pigeon flies. Technically, that was being too meta, but I guess I'll let it slide this once. Just this once. They're banging on the gate. I'm filling in time here.
Ursula, do whatever you're going to do with it.
For crying out loud. I take the staff back from Septon,
Yep.
and I'm going to take off the gem and give it to Sparks.
Okay. So, as you lean forward, he's looking at that, and there you actually see the close look of the black, what were black beady eyes. They are then looking at you. Pure as... It's hard to tell it, but you sense something when you look in them. You see his mouth salivating as it's drawing closer. And he actually goes to bite. So he's actually going to bite, and he's unfortunately not going to notice the hand that's biting it.
Hold on, I have a reaction. Uncanny dodge.
Okay, so you take half the damage of this. So you take... It would have been a 7, but that is rounded down. So that is only 3 points of damage. As you offer the gem to him, right onto your hand. It sort of pierces a little bit, and you sort of wince. But you do pull it gently away just before the damage could be just about done.
God, Well, that didn't work. I look at the gem, and then I look at the staff, and then I look at Sparks.
Oh no, the gem's gone. The gem's gone.
Oh, I see.
He got the gem at the same point. You actually hear him as it's like... He's crunching on it really hard. And then with a gentle... You watch as his body just slowly relaxes like...
I think that did the trick. I'm just gonna kind of back away a little bit, staff still in hand, gemless.
You all look now and you actually see Ursula's hand just slightly red from the bite from the scorpion.
Sparks, you alright?
He looks up at you and goes, better. Much better. I have been satisfied, and that is glorious.
So are we just going to assume that Trilly is translating again?
Are you passing this? Are you passing this on, Trilly?
Apparently that hit the spot.
Good. Well, that's one problem sorted with arcs then.
Yeah. For now, hopefully it lasts.
Well, I mean, if all he wanted was the gem, then I don't think it should be too much trouble. Either way, I don't feel comfortable letting him out with Zelion not around. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's
No, that wasn't a roll. That was not a roll. Nope, not at all.
well, that's sorted. Should we try to see if we can where Magnus ran off to? I'd like to look around and see if I can find footprints or anything like that.
Okay. Make a nature check for me, please. Just to see if you can find the footprint. 5. You look over, but you're just more curious as to the whole magical property of that stone. You're distracted right now.
I'm not that interested in finding Magnus.
That's about right.
All right.
personally, I don't care if Magnus is with us or not. All I care about is getting some answers about this staff and what that gem before Sparks ate it was. So, I think, should we continue on to Noir?
Yeah, you'll have to catch up.
Alright. I'll walk by the cart again. Make sure Sparks is alright. And I'm gonna put the staff of dry in my satchel.
Okay. What are the other 3 people doing?
I'll make sure Sparks is just hooked up well enough.
Okay.
And then I'll probably let Topaz ride shotgun this time.
Topaz, would you like to jump on the front of the car, or do you want to stay off?
And okay, since Sixton is offering me the opportunity to sit the right shotgun, I should say. I
Yeah.
will take him up on his offer.
Okay. So Topaz, you hop onto the cart. Now, are you taking the reins, or are you just taking the passenger seat?
Okay, well, first off, I have to ask who's driving.
Well, that's what I'm asking you, because you claimed it first. You offer.
Okay, Trilly, would you like to drive or would you like to rest?
I was going to walk with Sparks, but it looks like that's covered, so I guess I'll take the reins again.
Well, I've been around horses before. I could probably handle it.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to swap, that's fine by me.
Sure. And I'll hop up there and grab the reins.
Oh, so Secton's on the reins this time. So it's gonna be Secton's on reins and Topaz is on passenger seat, right?
Yes.
All right. So are you all off now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I shot 'em all aboard.
All right, Secton, make an animal handling check for me, please.
Oh.
You offered.
Yeah.
13. Okay. Being this sort of first time with all these people, you're not sure if you're okay with this, but you sort of snap once. They sort of just look a little bit like they're not moving. Then after one more little snap, the two begin to move and everybody starts making their move forward and you all make your way onwards. But just as you're leaving, you then hear a noise. The noise is actually coming further up as a couple of I'd say, actually, no, sorry, I'll rephrase that because I read that wrong on my notes. I'm so sorry. You basically walk for about 4 hours. And eventually, because of the pace you guys are going and how much armor is on the half-orc, Magnus, you actually Magnus, just...
I was hoping to make a lot more distance.
I'll say, Magnus, make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Great, hang on a minute. Fuck!
8. The fact that you sort of woke up earlier than all the others, you weren't quite at full strength as possible, and sort of trying to sneak away as discreetly as possible. You end up sort of moving slower than usual. So much slower that you actually take up your armor, which is causing you to drag as you're trying to pull it across the ground. It's actually making you a bit of half speed, and right now, you have a point of exhaustion.
Great.
So as you're trying to move this along, you then hear the sound coming behind you of hoof prints. And it's there, you look behind you, and there is the familiar white and brown horse of the cart that you rode in on. And there on the front, you see Secton and Topaz with the sight of Ursula and Trilly on the side of Sparks.
Oh, that's new.
I'm going to speed up a little bit and
don't
slow
you.
down about a good 10 feet in front of Magnus.
Okay. So you walk forward, and then you slowly begin to snap back, which causes you to stop.
Where's the cage?
What do you mean, where's the cage? It's right behind us.
Yeah, it is attached to them still. It's been attached to the cart the whole time.
You want to hop on? You look a little tired there.
You don't say. I'm sorry about leaving this morning. I figured it would be a better idea to leave, considering how much I've screwed up in the last couple of days.
Well, getting caught by yourself on the side of the road is going to be a bigger screw up.
Maybe, but it did give me a kind of a head start. I'll get in. Gave me a. Do we really need this car if Sparks is? What happened to Sparks? I noticed he's not trying to kill us.
Well, at this point, you actually look and you see Sparks is fast asleep at this point.
He,
Huh? I thought Sparks was cured.
Oh no, he's just fast asleep right now.
Is he in the cage?
He's still
Yes.
in the cage, yes.
We fed him the gem from the Staff of Jirai.
That's a cure I wouldn't have thought of.
It's not a cure, it's just temporary.
we
Wait. It's not permanent?
we don't know, but the way our luck's been going, it probably won't be.
Fair enough.
With any luck, we might find someone in Jing who can do something.
How long do you guys think it's going to last?
We'll see.
Long enough, I hope.
At this point, you all hear the sound
God,
of
it's waking
rustling close. No, you hear the sound of rustling close by. And as
I'm making a perception check.
I'm making one too.
all right, so I'll allow one of you to. I'll allow either one of you to make perception with advantage, or two separate ones, please.
What do you think, Chopper?
What's your perception?
Chopper?
Mine's a +0.
Mine's a +1.
I'll give you advantage.
Okay, cool.
Mine's a +3 plus efficiency, so.
All right. Oh. 7.
Mind if I do one just for craps and laughs?
Go ahead.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
You know what?
Identical rolls.
Identical rolls. Jesus Christ.
What's
Go.
with the identical rolls?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Topaz. I'll allow you one. What we got?
And of course, the Tabaxi gets the couple
Nice.
higher than me.
You both hear the sound of the rustling, and for a while, you can't tell exactly where it's coming from, as there's a sound coming from all around your directions. It sounds like there's multiple. And at this point, you then watch as... Excuse me 1 second. I'm just going to pass you something here, because I might as well put this here. Put that there, just because. And at this point, you actually hear, coming from around you, the sound of rustling coming from your left, from your right, from all around you. And at this point, you all vaguely remember the rumors you had heard about what was patrolling around this area before you left. And before you had much reaction, a group of bugbears appear, surrounding you in 4 different directions.
Oh.
They all look at you with this look of hunger, this look of pure lust before them, and they look in your direction of the cart. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
I am
kidding me?
so glad I'm the tank.
That is
So glad I'm the tank.
Let's put it this way. It was either you or it was going to be the other two. You guys just triggered the trap first.
So glad I'm the prick. So glad I'm the tank.
So for the moment, let me do one thing here. Just for the sake of we got this ready. So let's see. I'm going to put a topaz just here. For the minute, as I say, I'm just going to put people where they are, because in that way we've got some work here. Let's see. Magnus is going to be... Oh, I swear that was the one I had before. Oh, okay, maybe this one. There we go.
Yeah, you're gonna need to put mine in my journal, or wait until Jake gets done with the art.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do that there.
Yeah, same with me.
Alright, well, I can at least put you guys where you are. So, Ursula, you're going to be about there. Trilly was the other one. Trilly's going to be about there. Oops, that's the other one. Actually, what am I doing? Why did I not do this? There we go. There, we'll do it like that. I swear I had the name tags on these
Don't
guys.
forget Sparks.
Yeah, don't worry. Oh, yeah, almost forgot. Well, right now... Well, just remember, right now, Sparks is in the cage.
Right. Do you have anything to resemble a cage?
No.
Okay.
But for now, let's just have it like that for now, and just say he's going to be like that for there. And he was that big. Alright, so we've at least got things ready for the tonight. Trigger's trap card. Royal decree! No, you fool, that stops trap cards! You can't stop my trap! You need trap jammer for this point! Alright, but anyway, guys. It is a trap! Hatsu! Nani? Alright, but with that said, that is all for tonight's episode, guys. So, things are looking interesting as the team to Noir is now being surrounded by this situation that stands before them. Will they survive the bugbear ambush? Will they successfully make it to the next city? And with the groups of Zelion and for Zelion and Mugbeard, will they successfully make it to Costico? And will the message arrive in time to Titanus? Well, we're gonna have to wait until next time to find out those answers. Oh, what happened to my music? It stopped! Damn it! Damn it! Music's crapped out on me! Damn it! I can't hear anything. Can you?
Yeah.
I can hear something now.
Why can you guys hear it, not me? Anyway,
You want me to send you a new copy?
Special.
no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll do this later. But anyway, guys, with that, the perceptions rolled low. It's time for us to go. So, next time we'll see exactly what happens in this scenario. Now, just to mention, just to get it here, Ursula, did you, Heidi, you said are you either missing or are you going to be late for the next one?
That really depends. My schedule is 8 to 4:30, so it's possible if you guys do the Zelion Bugbeard thing first and spend a little more time on that, I could make it to the stream for like the last hour or something like that. I don't know. But yes, if I am going to be part of the stream, I will be extremely late, and I apologize for that.
That's fair enough. It's probably best we all know this is. So, yeah, I think what we'll do, so we'll get a chance for Heidi to turn up, is we're going to pick things up from Zelion and Mugbeard on the next one, and then you guys are going to have your fight. But with that said, if you were charged with joy with this stream, be sure to hit the subscribe button and check out the other videos we got going on. Oh, 1 second. Let's have it as they just came out of the bushes. Just so at least it looks like they actually did something. Alright, but with that said, it's goodbye from Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers. It's goodbye from Raven.
Bye.
It's goodbye from Dell.
Bye.
Aeon.
Bye.
Chopper.
Later.
Heidi.
Gog.
Lena.
Sayonara, peoples.
And it's goodbye from Secton. Bye.
That died.
God dang it! I keep.
He forgot to push the no talk.
Bye.
Alright. But with that
Reward
said,
Joy Charge Gamers.
yeah, be sure to subscribe for us, JoyCharge Gamers on Twitter, and check out what else we got going on. So, this is Brownie of the JoyCharge Gamers, signing off on Let's Play Live Dungeons and Dragons. Until then, everyone, stay charged, and catch you all later! Goodbye!
Bye.
Later.
They're all gonna die. Bye!
Hey!
You wish.
Fact.